So now we're going to turn our attention to selecting and using shortcodes. As mentioned earlier on, shortcodes are the little bit of code that tells the plugin where to display your content, where to display the ads, the image ads, the text ads, and how to display them. We'll consider some of that a bit later on, but we first need to identify the location and choose the shortcode. And we do that at the bottom of the main menu. Here we can select which location we're interested in, the header, the widget, or the footer. And the after content location is handled internally by the plugin, so there's no need for a shortcode for that. But let's, as an example, use the sidebar widget location, for example. So we select the widget, and this is the shortcode. And you can copy this here, or we can just click the copy button and it will copy to your clipboard. So once the shortcode has been copied, we're going to go now to the widget section of the dashboard. So to go to the sidebar widget section, we go to Appearance and then Widgets. Now, I should mention at this stage that different WordPress themes will have different options. Not all of them may have a sidebar widget. They would usually have the accommodation for a header and a footer, and in some cases the sidebar. In this case, we do have that option, and so we select sidebar, and well, maybe I should remove this one first. Let's remove it and start from scratch. Okay, so we have sidebar, and we want to, in this case, the sidebar already has a widget for recent posts. So we're going to add something else to it, which is our CBFunnel plugin. So we click Add Block, and in this case, we click on shortcode. Now, if it's not visible, you type short, and it would search for the shortcode option. And so you select shortcode, and it asks you to write a shortcode here. So now we can simply paste the shortcode that we have copied earlier on, and there it is. So now that shortcode will display on the sidebar of all your web posts. Then you would simply repeat the same process for header and footer widgets. In the case of the footer, you will then have the appropriate shortcode, and similarly with the header, the same thing would happen. And these shortcodes in those locations will trigger the text and image ads to be displayed. Then you simply click Update. So just as an example of what a post would look like, so this here will be the sidebar widget. In this case, it's configured for image and text, but this is what we would have just configured for the sidebar.